Good morning. You must think I only make cookies. Well, I'm just a little bit busy at the moment. We've got a few things going on, and sometimes it doesn't quite work cooking dinner on Zoom. I mean, on here recording that, yeah, I don't know, just flat out. So apologies. I do cook things other than cookies, but today I am taking a client to Salvos. And I'm trying to, I think I've said this before, trying to take a healthy option there instead of the morning tea that that is provided, which is what they have on offer, what they've been donated. So I'm not knocking that at all, but I try to take along a different option as well. So here we go. Really nice thing is that the people there are they're so lovely, and they come up and actually come up to me and say thank you so much for bringing that along. And there's one lady who's diabetic, and she just said she can't eat the stuff that's provided. So that's very rewarding, and it's not rewarding that she can't eat that stuff, but it's very lovely that people come up and say thank you. Anyway, let's get on with it. So in my week, let's check I've got full volume. Sorry about that. All right, we're off. In my week, I've always put a few things in there, but I've decided with these coconut oat biscuits, because I try and look for something that is, it's got a little bit healthy. Just that's any better? It's not really any better, is it? There we are. That's a bit better. All right. Start cooking. Preheat the oven to 160. It's been there because I've been doing other things. It's well and truly heated. Line your baking trays. I've got my thermomat on here, and I've got another tray with another thermomat on it. 120 grams of cashews, raw, roasted, or activated. I've just toasted the hazelnuts and the cashews. All I did was put this on the lid when it was cold, and I've just popped them on top of the stove. So they're all going to go in together. Maybe slightly under because the hazelnuts were so tempting. All right. Now, the other thing I'm going to put in there is, if we go into here, recipe detail, we can have a look at what else is needed. And it's actually got desiccated coconut. I've only got this coconut, which is not desiccated. It's not far off desiccated, but it is more shredded. So I'm going to pop that with my nuts so that it actually becomes desiccated coconut. So let's continue. Eight seconds on speed 8. All right, so let's have a look at that. There we go. Obviously, because I pressed next, I've gone to minus on here, so I need to zero that, tear that back to 0. My rolled oats. Coconut's already in there. Now, I don't have enough maple syrup, so I'm going to use some maple syrup and some honey. So we'll do this. Have enough? Yeah. I might just turn this upside down in the jar and let that all drain. Put that over there. So I need some honey as well. You have to lick the spoon after you put honey in. Yum. The rest of this, whoops. Maple syrup then. All right, that'll be fine, I'm absolutely sure. 50 grams of coconut oil. Okay. 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. Half a teaspoon of bicarb soda. Still licking my fingers with that honey. 10 seconds on speed 5. Okay. So it said, I don't know if you saw that. Just going to go back. Says turn to speed 5, and then underneath it actually said prolong till it starts to form a ball, and it hasn't quite formed a ball. So I'm just going to put it on again. I'm just going to look through the lid. Didn't need much longer, but now it is. Okay, just wash my hands. So there you are. Okay, so what it's asking me to do is to place in the fridge for 10 to for 10 to 15 minutes until it firms up enough to roll. So I'm going to pop that into one of my lovely thermic bowls here. Here we go. One of these ones from the mix shop. Awesome. Now, just whilst on the mix shop and I'm putting that into that bowl, in case you didn't know, the mix shop now has rewards. Okay, so you can go along, you can sign up, you get a $15 voucher just for signing up. Then for every dollar you spend, you get like a mix shop point or a royalty point. And once you've got 150 mix shop points, you get a $10 voucher. So it's actually a really, really good program. You also, if you put your birthday in there, you also get $10 voucher on your birthday. So I reckon that's well worth signing up for. So I'm just trying to get all this out here. It's just a bit sticky on the bottom. Oh, that's probably the honey. Okay, all right, scraping this out. Always going in a clockwise direction so that you don't damage your spatula. All right, so I'm just going to put that. Smells really good. Just got that mixture there. I'm going to put that in the fridge for my 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and roll it out and make it into little cookies. So we've had the 10 to 15 minutes in the fridge. Here's my mixture. Oops. There we go. And what it says now is roll heaped teaspoons of mixture into balls that make 32. And then flatten each ball slightly and bake for 12 to 15 minutes. So I just thought I'd just get actually better if they're smaller. Then I'm just going to do this. Make little cookies. You never know how many people are going to be at the Salvos wanting food. So maybe if I just make a whole heap of small ones, it's going to be better for everyone. So I'm going to roll all these out. Got 2, oh, hang on. Got 2 on my tray. You don't need to see me roll out 32. Squash them, bake them for 12 to 15 minutes. When I do that, I will use the timer on the Thermomix on the TM6, which is just by popping this down here, timer, and I can set the time. Okie doke. I will share a photo of the end result.